From Bahrain to Saudi to Australia, and now the stage is set for the fourth race in Japan's Suzuka. The season so far is much in keeping with the racetracks. They've been quick, snappy, but not without its share of drama and chaos. And expect nothing less from that in this upcoming Japanese Grand Prix either. Because after the Grand Prix Down Under, one thing is clear, it won't be a one-sided season for Red Bull. Exciting. So snapshots of what to expect. The controversy surrounding Christian Horner is bound to create ripple effects that will have a bearing on the races, Red Bull's performance and Max Verstappen's season. And the latest episode might dampen it further. Would you believe it if I said Ferrari might just start as favourites in Japan? But there would be one man looking to capitalize on Verstappen's worries, and that is Lewis Hamilton. He failed to do so in Australia, but Japan would be his best bet. And amidst all this, there are murmurs of the arrival of a former world champion at Mercedes. We bring you all the drama before the Japanese Grand Prix this weekend.
Three out of 24 races are done and dusted, and the excitement around the fourth Grand Prix continues to build. Just weeks ago, fans were looking to a dominant Red Bull at the Australian GP. But that's not how the script unfolded. It was the emergence of Ferrari that took everyone by surprise. Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc finished first and second to end the Red Bull monopoly. And so heading into the Japanese Grand Prix, Ferrari looked to be in the driver's seat as far as favourites go. This despite Max Verstappen winning this race over the last 2 years. Unlike the Bahrain, Saudi and Australian circuits, the Suzuka racetrack is a test for every driver. The race doesn't just favour the pacey cars, but also requires the drivers to negotiate a mix of high, medium and low-speed corners. Then there are the straight stretches to race on. And let's not forget the unique figure-of-8 track layout at Suzuka. The race also comes with its own challenges due to jet lag. Add the prospect of rains, a 96% rain prediction on race day, and you have a grueling Grand Prix on your hands. But what makes it exciting is the crowd support. The fans have been quite active during the race, and they even stay back to watch the drivers and team pack up. It's a mental battle that drivers are pitted against, and the team loaded with the most here is Red Bull. On the track, it was a disappointing car failure that derailed Max Verstappen in Australia. Off it, the Christian Horner case refuses to die down. According to reports, the woman who had accused Red Bull's team principal of inappropriate behaviour is very upset, angry, scared, intimidated and lonely. The same employee who was suspended after Red Bull's inquiry found Horner not guilty, and the employee is now determined to take this matter to the employment tribunal. Amid all this, Verstappen is tasked with winning the race. If there's anyone who would look to swoop in on the mayhem at Red Bull, would be Mercedes and Lewis Hamilton in particular. With Hamilton set to leave Mercedes at the end of the season, there's pressure on making this year the perfect swan song, something which he's failed to do so far. He finished 7th in Bahrain, 9th at Saudi, and in Australia when Verstappen had to retire due to car failure, Hamilton had the best chance to end the string of poor results. But he failed to convert that opportunity. Hamilton's engine failed and he was forced to retire too. But Mercedes seems to be just as busy off the tracks as well. Team principal Toto Wolff expressed his desire to sign Verstappen for the 2025 season. Now there are rumours of Sebastian Vettel being a possible candidate too.
I'm speaking to Toto. I don't know if that qualifies as Mercedes, but about other things. I'm talking to a lot of people because I know them, but not very specific. It does cross my mind. I do think about it, but it's not the main thought.
And Hamilton threw his 2 bits here too, saying he backed Sebastian Vettel's candidature.
I would love for Seb to come back, and I think it would be an amazing option for the team. German driver, multi-world championship winning driver, and someone who has amazing values who would continue to take the team forward. I would love it if he came back.
Was that Hamilton trying to hint that he would rather not have his biggest rival take up the seat he's set to vacate? Either ways, there's enough to keep the Formula One fans all hooked for yet another pulsating weekend at the racetracks. Will there be more surprises, or will the Red Bull winning script make a comeback?